Hello, 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 hello. I don't know if this is exactly my voice is just kind of scraggly anyway, so I don't know. I don't know if this is any better or not, but my voice is already not good, so that could be part of it. So we'll see as people come in. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the answers are. Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult because, I mean, like, we're being attacked. I mean, there's no doubt about that. We're being attacked on this platform. Like there are going to be times, right, where it's going to suck, man. But this is what I have noticed is that what I have noticed is that hold on a second. Let me type this in. Hold on a second. So I might go messed up for a minute, second right there. Okay, hold on. Turn that off. Okay, and what I noticed is that oh God, whatever. What I've noticed is that what was I gonna say? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Can't even remember what I was gonna say. Damn, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, we're facing a lot of attacks, man. You know, I don't know another way around it. I mean, I know once the 5G gets turned on, that'll be better. I mean, even though that's horrific to say that. And you know, computer situation is maybe coming and maybe a microphone, but sometimes we're gonna have to deal with some stuff that's gonna be tough, I mean, and sometimes maybe it's just not the night. But I'm always gonna try to put out, a show. And then a lot of times, right, when we go back and listen to the stream in its recorded form, it's all the sound stuff is not like all the imperfections are gone, all the roboting and all that is gone. And so sometimes I guess, when you listen to it in its recorded form, it's just better. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, Cindy. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Dee Dee. Welcome back. Hey, James. Michael. What are you saying, Cindy? They lied about that. You won't have access to it. It's for them. Like, I don't get that. What do you mean on purpose? You mean like in the recorded version that it won't yeah, I know, man. I know it's horrible, man. Whatever it's gonna be, it's horrible, but it's gonna save the downloading speeds. It's gonna be instant downloading speeds or whatever. I don't know what you're saying, Cindy. Have you seen it work yet? It's unmistakable. Maybe theirs is better. I don't know. Is it drama again? No, there's no drama. You won't have better service when it goes. I think it is better service because when they did have the pseudo 5G, it was actually not so bad. You know, it seemed like it was downloading faster, but Well, we won't know until they turn it on, right? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Or maybe their version of it is better. I don't know. I'm sure they could use it to hurt us, and we don't have access to that. Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing, you know, that's for sure, you know. Yeah, but I mean, I've seen what I've seen, right? With my own eyes. That's like saying 4K TV isn't better or something, you know, or that Wi-Fi and dial-up are not different. I mean, it is. Yeah, I'm sure they're not telling us everything about it. Of course, man, we watched like videos for like years about how horrible this is going to be for us. So, like, obviously, right? That's obvious that it's not good. I'm just saying that the service might be better. Right, right. We're going to be dropping dead, right? That's for sure. I'm just saying maybe it won't robot for you guys once it kicks on, then I'll just get cancer of the face, and then you guys will have a better sounding thing. Who knows? See, it says there's only one person in here. Is that true? Because I see Shannon and Michael and Chris and Cindy in here, and it's saying there's only one person in here. That can't be true. See, there's something up with this, man. Yeah, dead people won't hear robots. Then what are they going to complain about? It's like, Steven, I know that you already do this, but can you do this extra more, one more thing? Okay, sorry. It's my fault that the world is falling apart. It says YouTube can't count. We already know that. Well, it's weird, right? Because sometimes it'll feel like there's a lot of people in here, and the number will be low. But then I also know how like some people they stop by, they say hi, and then they leave. You know? Yeah, multilingual. Yeah, yep, yep. I agree. Oh, Dee Dee. I don't know if you're still there, but I went on. You told me to go on Facebook on one of your emails, and I can't figure out. I can't figure out which one is you on there because I tried to email you yesterday about something, and I was gonna go on Facebook and click on your thing and message you that way, but I don't know. I don't know which one is you. I there's one where you said you're standing in front of a white window, white and black window, and there wasn't really that many more other ones, but because they were all the same picture or whatever. But I don't know. But I like to just like touch base, even if it's chat, about some of the things before having you on again. But I don't know if she's still there. Maybe she just said hi and left. But yeah, it's just been kind of like a weird vibe like out there like in the world that like I don't know, something's like changing in like people's moods, you know? Like people are like starting to not really be mean to each other out there, but have less like seems like a lot less empathy for one another or a lot less understanding or patience. It's just very odd. Oh, there you go. You changed the youngest daughter, and she's holding up a yellow sparkly pen. And he, okay, okay. So then I haven't seen it then. Okay. you with your youngest daughter. Okay, just hold up a yellow spark. Okay. All right, well, I'll look for it again. Okay. Okay, cool, cool. Mark 16:17. Mark chapter 16, verse 17. And these signs shall follow them that believe in my name. Shall they cast out devils? They shall speak with new tongues. Yeah. Verse 18, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. All that's going to start happening, I think. Well, it should already be happening on earth right now, but it's going to get even more, it's going to get stronger, I think, because the spirit is going to pour out. I think we're going to get like that double portion of spirit soon. But I'm not sure exactly how God's people get sealed. Like, it's probably a spiritual seal, but it would be interesting to see what that process is. If there is any kind of physical seal that goes on certain people, but there's going to be a double portion of Holy Spirit poured out on some people. Hopefully, all of us. And I'm trying to go over these like 50-50 things in the Bible that I wonder if a lot of these arguments are manufactured, like where they tell you it's got to be one way or the other, instead of both. And so it's confusing. Hey, Faye. And so it's confusing, where I think a lot of because when I read the Bible, right, let's say outside of any kind of church or doctrine or anything like that, when I read the Bible, I don't run into any problems ever. I read the Bible and it's all smooth, you know? And so it makes you wonder, right? Like how much of that is just the enemy? It says I've seen her coworker got it, ran up to her with a magnet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is real. That is real. It will stick. It will stick. Yeah, that's what's crazy about that. But I think that would be the same for like not trying to dismiss it, right? But there's heavy metals in all of them, right? There would be like heavy mercury and stuff in like all of them, which, for better or for worse, it's in there, you know. God, I can't believe that people are lining up for this thing. All the contradictions said about it, you would think that just the confusion alone would make you not want to do it. To make you just line up and just say, okay, even though you said wear a mask, don't wear a mask, this is good, this is not good, I can still catch it, I won't catch it. Like, even though they're saying both things on both sides all the time, wouldn't that make you like nervous to like commit to something like that? I think it's terrifying, to be honest. Like, no, get away from me with that thing? Oh yeah, Faith has a channel. I didn't know you didn't know that. Yeah, you guys should all subscribe to each other. I haven't seen much on Chris's channel. I know Cold Springs has a channel. I know Cindy has a channel with her music and stuff. Faith has a channel. I haven't seen Michael's stuff yet. I know Luke has a channel. Help me out, guys, if you got anyone else has a channel. I know that Darlene McKee has a channel. And like the reason, like I think Oh, you don't put out content. Okay, I see what you're saying. What kind of content do you put out, Chris? Coca-Cola just recently recalled a bunch of pop because it had metal in it. Oh my God. Oh, is that a joke? Pop and metal? Okay, I get it. Yeah, it's great to just post any kind of content, even if it's like, okay, you put out a video that says how you're feeling for the day, right? Or like once a week, like what's going on, you know? And I think that that's good, right? I enjoy like Shannon stuff is good. I enjoy Faith stuff. BB has a channel that's kind of like Faith but different. I mean, everybody has stuff that I think if, but if we all like sub to each other, then it doesn't matter if a big channel goes out, then we can all still kind of like, um, we can all still kind of like connect. You know what I mean? If somebody goes live, then we'll all know it. That's why I say subscribe to my second channel because if this goes down, I'm not only gonna lose like the subscribers, but I'm gonna lose all the things that I'm subscribed to. And so it's going to take forever to build that back because I mean, I've had to find every little truther in every nook and cranny. I mean, I subscribe to like anybody that looks like there's some kind of a truther, even if they have like 4 subscribers, I click on it, you know? And like it's hard to put together a catalog like that. I almost want to like just for that purpose alone, want to switch to the backup channel so that I don't lose everyone I'm subscribed to. Yeah, now we're vibing. Well, sometimes some shows start off slow, right? Some shows start off good. It's tough. It's the everyday, like no break. It's like that gets you linger that way, right? And so some shows are tired, right? But all we need is like I want to schedule a couple of guests and a couple of testimonies that I think that'll get things going in a good direction. Hey Teresa, how are you doing? And so, but the tough part, right? I'm not going to say that any part's tough. I mean, I love doing this, right? I love it all. I love the work. I wish it was 4 times as much, right? But you're always having to look out. Like there's always someone out to get you. There's always someone. There's always some setup, or somebody out there trying to do something. And so, in that sense, it gets a little tiring. I mean, I try not to think about that stuff. But like imagine like if I had to like re-listen to every one of my things or whatever, like I never listen to my stuff unless someone says, "Hey, go back and listen to this, part here you were wrong or something." Then I'll go listen, and then if it's wrong doctrine, I'll just take the video down. It's like misspoke or if I made a mistake or something as far as doctrine or something. But could you imagine if like I listened to everything? Oh, I'd have no time to do anything. It would be horrible. Plus, I don't like the sound of my own voice. Whose birthday is it? Is it your birthday today? Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Mitch. Wow. How old are you now? Betty White. Like 99 years old. Oh, at midnight is your birthday? Oh, that's great. Who else's birthday? Yeah, 111-222. That's pretty funny. So it's 111-2022. Pretty interesting gematria there, my friend. Oh, I'm not, we're the same age, buddy. Like you're like a couple months older than me. I didn't know we were twins, man. We're Michigan twins, man. 2 months apart by two different mamas. Hey Ann, how you doing? Good to see you. See, now we're rolling. Now we're cooking. Doesn't mean I have any more to say, but it says good serving YouTube is run by the CIA and controls the flow of information. It is a war zone with controlled opposition pay. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I don't think YouTube is run by the government. I think YouTube is the government, you know? You know what I mean? So basically the same as what you're saying, but I think it's even more connected than that. Google might be like just part of the world government, you know? Yeah, because remember when computers first came out and the internet came out and everything, there was like search.com and you went into this search or whatever, you could find almost anything. And then all of a sudden Google, like it just came out of nowhere. I didn't want to use it. Like I was like, why is everyone using this Google? Search.com is just it's good enough. And it's easy to remember, search.com, right? Because I want to search. And then, next thing you know, search.com is garbage. And now you need Google for everything. And then they come out with these like obvious worse browsers, right? Yeah, absolutely. It's just like MySpace was out. Oh yeah, look at MySpace. You can have your own little page or whatever. And then Facebook comes out. It's like, well, why do I need Facebook? Like we already have MySpace. And then MySpace turned into garbage overnight. And so maybe that was like the illusion of choice and they just merged them together. I mean, who knows? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I agree with that, Michael. If you want to go one level deeper, yeah, that is who's running the show. But see, it's all tricks, man. It's all like they convince you to do stuff to yourself to convince, they get you to consent to stuff, right? Like I don't know how many different ways I can push that like they've never made me do anything ever in my life and they probably won't, but they make you think that they can, you always think they're going to force you to do something or that they are forcing you to do something, but they are not. It's the same outside today as it was back in 1990. Like it's exactly the same except my brain is different, my thoughts are different. And so this narrative changes and gets worse and worse and worse, but the world itself is the exact same. And so it's a mind game, right? It's mind control. And if you're able to kind of ignore the propagandas, most of it's not even real. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say Lucifer's running the show, but if you resist him, will the devil ever affect you if you can resist him? I don't think so. You know what I mean? And that's, it's all people affecting other people. Because they can get you to get me to do something, right? They can convince me to get myself to do something. But can they do anything to us? That's the question. I mean, I don't think they can do anything to us except kill us. And even that, I think there's rules, I mean, hey, look, the lies is what's really ruining it for us because I think that if we knew the truth, then we would know like how to maneuver around this. We would know we're only here for a short time and that we're just waiting on going to the kingdom, a new place that was created for us. We would almost know that we don't belong here. And so owning all of it means nothing, you know? But if they can convince you that this is all there is, or that there's a chance that, you know, that the afterlife is not real, or that the next place is not real, then they kind of get you attached to what's here. But if you're attached to it here, are you really believing what God said? That we're only here for a vapor? You know, you take care of your children and the people that God has given you responsibility for, and then you know, you wait for everyone to be created so we can get out of here. And then nothing is really that scary anymore. Hey Stephanie, I'm so glad to see you. Stephanie, I would like to have you on tomorrow night. Would you be able to do that? And if you need me to like change the time a little bit, I can. But I'd like to do, I was going to have you on this morning, but I was late and I fell asleep in the middle of my text to you. So um I would like for you to do your testimony, but that's up to you. And you can give me your answer later if you want to. Why, what's discrimination? What happened? Hold on a second. What is Faith saying? What are they making you do, Faith? I don't think I've seen yeah, I didn't see what you wrote. Oh, they are now saying at your husband's work that the unvaxxed. Oh my God. But why? Why would they cut the money like that? They can't do that. That's not right. Oh, I believe that. I believe that, Anne. Well, now we're getting a little bit. So what do you mean by that, Anne? Because there's a lot of meat on that bone. That's a lot to consider. Because I definitely don't. This whole thing with the demiurge is not real. God is God, and that's it. There's no. Yeah, I'd be interested to know what you mean by that, Anne. No speak garage. What does that mean, garage? That is classed as discrimination. Yeah, exactly. It's unfair. It's completely unfair. Well, are they going to increase the money for people that are V'd, or is it that they're going to cut money from people that are not V'd? That's the difference. If they're doubling people to get V'd, right, then that's incentive. If they're cutting somebody for not being V'd, that's discrimination. Does that make sense? Nothing they're doing is legal. You're right. Because none of it's laws. A law has to be passed and voted on and legislated, right? They're making up statutes and mandates and oh, see, that's not faith. That's not right. That's oh my God. To cut somebody's money in half is inhumane. I mean, that's unbelievable. I would ask what he does for a living, but I won't because you don't want to give that out. Yeah, the Hunger Games. But what do you mean by deluge, though? That's what I mean, Anne. Because maybe I'm just misunderstanding. Unless there's different interpretations of that. Well, yeah, Didi, but here's the thing, right? If we go to the government or whatever, right? There's nobody on our side. Like even if that were to take place, it would be a show. They have everybody in their pocket. Everybody. They're all together. We can't go to one place to tell on another place. They're all together. That's why you can't go to the TV station and talk about flat Earth, right? Because they're all in it together. You know, nothing is fair. Ritually, it's true because we are being systematically. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. But their whole thing, right, is that they're getting us to consent to that, which is so sick, man. Oh, we told you what was in it. We told you the ingredients. We never claimed it would stop the disease. All this other crap, right? It's it's pretty sick. Yeah, there's no way going to them for any kind of help is going to help us. We either separate from it, which is what we're supposed to do, separate from it, and then there's going to be people that join the side that fights, and that's going to be probably the Antichrist system. I mean, that's what I think. Of course, that's my own speculation on that. It says, as the people of the world can fire them, we hired them. Let's fire. Well, hey, you're right. Because here, it would only take for us to get rid of them, right? And then we can start fresh. But that's not going to happen, though, Dee Dee. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just like being real with you that there's like very few of us that are awake, and the sheep in the middle defend the system. You know what I mean? It's very sinister how they do it. Oh yeah, absolutely, and I agree with you. I don't disagree with that. Stephanie says, depending on the state, I'm pretty sure most, but I'm not certain. So don't want to say, but consider breach of contract, even if there is no written contract. Yeah, absolutely. Like, well, I know in California everything is um, orally binding contracts, right? That's why it's a two-party state, and you can't record phone calls from California because everything is a contract. Oh, let me see Shepherd's voice. Yay! What's up, Shepherd's voice? Yes, yes, blessings in Jesus Christ's mighty name. That's right. No, today is not my birthday. It is Michigander's birthday. He's 45. It looks like a lot of us are 45, which is, I think, weird. A lot of us are in that age group, and that's odd. Or maybe it just seemed like that. I don't know. Ooh, what's for dinner? Oh, you gotta go. Okay, I'll see you later, Shannon. Thanks for coming on this morning. 45. Yeah, I'm 45 too, pretty soon. And that just means you're better. More, it's like wine, right? Yeah, they know who we are. We're all woken up for a reason, you know. They woke us all up for a reason. She goes, y'all are still babies. You're the same age as us, Shepherd's voice. Maybe a couple years older, maybe. I doubt it. Who cares? We're all babies anyway, as far as the way well, didn't they say that like in the millennial reign, like if somebody dies at 100, that'll be like an infant like dying or something? And if we're made incorruptible and immortal, um, then a billion years is nothing, right? It's like a poof. Don't judge lest you be judged. That's right. That's right. I'm not a baby. I'm a child of God. Yeah, I like it. Well, you don't sound a day over 20. All I know is you guys by sound, basically. No, not even that, some of you. I feel your spirits easier than I know, like how, you know what I mean? You can feel somebody's spirit even if your interaction is really not really that much. That is interesting, to be honest. You know, you could feel somebody's got the Holy Spirit like really a lot, you know? And see, that's a common belief, and you know, I considered that because it would be the most fun thing to think about. It's like flat Earth all over again, right? There's a few things I need to reconcile about like places and things that would be like marks on the Earth that would be there, but it could be moved to like if Israel was in a different place altogether. It's interesting to think about. I used to think that that was like the most fun thing to think about possibility. Now I think we're right before the millennial reign just because it looks like the you know like the precursor to the mark of the beast, the man of sin looks like it would be you know there'd be there's a way in for that right now, but it could be it would just you know there's a lot of things that we got to wait and see and just lean on the Lord's perfect understanding, right? But you know, the thing is, I just won't close my eyes to some stuff because I always leave open if I don't know for sure that I could be wrong. You know, humble enough to at least admit that. Whereas you'll find a lot of people not willing to let go of some things. You know, I don't know. I just don't want to be holding on to things that aren't real. So I leave open that a lot of things are possible, even if it's not likely. You know. Oh, I know Shepard's voice, but it's true though. We are like babies though, if you think about eternity, right? We're just brand new. God probably thinks we're ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like look at these goofy people. They think they're all sophisticated. He probably sees one of us all dressed up in a suit thinking we're important. You know, like just imagine how ridiculous we look, you know? Yeah. No, you guys are connecting pretty good. I like that. You guys are making connections. Isn't it great when you don't have to explain things to people, when people just get it? It's like, wow, I don't have to, because imagine just sitting there with like a normie or something and you're just like trying to explain everything and they're looking at you like you're crazy. But you got to go through like four or five more crazy things for them to get to where you are. Yeah. Got to become like a child in your faith. Yes, that's right. It's just miscommunications. Who cares? Yeah. There's going to be like division in our families, division in our like things like that, you know. But no big deals. It's all written. We have something to lean on. It will be exactly the way God wants it. Yeah, I agree with that. Everything is going to be all right. The fullness of time, Jesus' enemies will all be made his footstool. The last enemy to be destroyed is death. Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful thing, huh? Alrighty, guys. Well, it's time to hit the old dusty trail. And so I'll say that praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace. All glory to God. And pray for the children. I love you guys. Thank you for dealing with me on probably not the best show in the world, but we got through it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. God bless you guys.